This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so here SPRO, after that go to sales and distribution. Okay, under sales, master data. Under master data, define common distribution channel. Okay, just double click this. Okay, go to position. So enter your sales organization. Let's examples. My sales organization 8888. Okay, distribution channel 88. Just enter. So you will get list here. It's both the column. This column maybe it's a blank or something should be there. You just enter 88 here also, then save. Okay, so both the columns.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then you come back, do the same thing, define company divisions. This is distribution channel, this is division. You just double click, go to position, enter sales organization division. Okay, let's double eight division 88, enter. So here also this is division condition. Okay, division customer, this is, you just enter
Okay.
88 both the columns and save, then it will work.
Sir, here division customer, we need to enter customer name, sir.
So this, whenever you creating customer, this division should be applicable. It's not customer field. This is whenever you creating customer, this 88, this is a division under sales organization. What you create, that should be pick the data.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, then after you save and you can continue that. It will work.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so next topic, it's a very important, one of the key topic in STO, this topic, stock transport order. Okay, stock transport order, STO means it's a stock transport order. There are two types of stock transport orders are there. What is two means? It is one is intra STO. Okay, the second is a inter STO. Okay, so this intra STO, within the company code, between whether plant to plant or storage location to storage location, if you do the stock transfer, then that is a intra STO. Okay, you just mute yourself. Whenever you want to talk to me, you can unmute and you can talk to me. Thanks.
Okay, okay, sir.
So intra means within the company code, between whether plant to plant or storage locations to storage locations, do the stock transfer, that is called as a intra STO. Inter STO means within the company, between two company codes, that is inter STO. Okay, so what is the difference between, they will ask interview questions, definitely this STO. So STO is two types, intra and inter. Intra means within the company code, stock transfer within the company code, that's it. Whether it's a plant to plant or storage location, no problem. Within the company code, intra will come. Inter means within the company, between two company codes, that is called as a intercompany STO. Okay, that is two, this differences, I mean definitions. Then coming to the difference between inter, is they will ask, so what is the difference between intra and inter STO? Intra and inter. So first we will see the intra, but so we will discuss only inter only. This is nothing, just we doing a stock transfer one plant to one plant. That's it. That is simple. So but inter is only this only they will ask us. They will not ask these questions and all. Intra means. Inter is a very complicated. This is a completely business scenarios will come. Here nothing will do, just doing stock transfer for one place to another place. That's it. So anyway, you after this completions, this topic, then you will come to know what is it's a inter is a I mean highlighted, or it's a very key process in this all the industries like this. If anything, they're doing stock transfer. Okay. Now intra and inter. So intra PO document type is UB, standard document type. So as of now, we standard document type NB for purchase order, NB for PR. So like that, intra PO document type is a UB. Okay, here it is a inter will come as a NB document type, standard document type. Standard PO document, what is document type? Same document type is NB. Okay, next outbound delivery document type. This is NL or NLCC will come. What is this outbound delivery? Anyway, when we'll go for practically, yeah, I can show and I can explain what is outbound delivery. Just document type. Okay, so outbound delivery document type is NLC or NL for intra. Inter is a NLCC is a document type. Okay, that is. So next third point is a pro forma invoice will be generated. When pro forma invoice will be generated within the company code, if you're doing stock transfer, let's say examples, one plant in Mysore Road it is there. Okay, let's say examples, one plant in Pinya is there, one more plant in Electron City it is there, industrial areas. Okay, now we are doing stock transfer from Pinia to Electron City. During this transportation within the company only, so plant 1 in Pinia, plant 2 in Electron City. So now we are sending plant 1 to plant 2. So during transportation, so maybe the police or check post or maybe some other reasons, so they will ask from where to where you are shifting the materials, what is the value of materials. So this kind of information available under this pro forma invoice. Pro forma invoice is not a commercial invoice, it's just to transportation purpose only. The company will create this pro forma invoice. That's it. This is not a commercial invoice. Pro forma invoice for only just to transportation purpose they will create. In case inter STO, intercompany, so invoice verification billing will come here. Inter that means it's a commercial invoice will be generated here. IV invoice verification, B is a billing, intercompany billing. So here commercial invoice will come. So how we'll see how to this commercial invoice will come under. Okay, next here whenever they're moving stock from one plant to another plant, the movement type is a 641 will come. So within the plant or storage locations or intra. Okay, so 141 will come. So inter is a movement type. See, 645 is one step procedure. That means what is one step procedure? I will explain. 643 is a two step procedure. So this is 4 points you should be remember. Inter is they will ask. So what is the difference between intra and inter? Means intra is a UB document, PO document type. Inter is a NB document type. Here outbound delivery document type NLC or NL. So here inter STO NLCC is the document type outbound delivery. What is outbound delivery? I will explain. Okay, next. So pro forma invoice will be generated when you're doing stock transfer from one plant to another plant to within the company code. In that time, pro forma invoice will be generated. Okay, only transportation purpose. Next, third point here, when we doing stock transfer between two company codes, commercial invoice will be generated. Here moment types is in 641 intra and inter is a 645 is a one step procedure, 643 is a two step procedure. So this is the difference between inter and inter. Okay, understand, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next, so coming to business scenarios. Okay, so now, so what is inter means? It's a between two company codes. So this is one company code, double D is one company code. Now I am sending materials or maybe So double D, this is receiving company, and this is supply company code. Okay, so now so this both the company codes under this company. So D123 my company, under this company I have two company codes are there. This is manufacturing company, this is also, both are manufacturing company. So let's examples. Double D one company manufacturing something, wireless mouse, anything's one product. They're doing finished materials. For making finished metal, they don't have stock currently. Okay, some materials they wanted. The same materials, it will be available under another company code is a D123. Both the company code, it should have common material. Then it will come under as a intra STO. Okay, so material should be their common company codes, common material between two company codes. Now, so double D, this one company code, they wanted some components. Okay, they will release the purchase order to D123 company. Okay, so how we will create purchase order? So far we discussed external vendors, we are sending PO. We creating purchase order in vendor database. If we sending vendor, it's automatically once PO is we upload, then we'll take the photocopy and we'll scan and send into the vendors. So that is as of now. Now intercompany also we need to create one vendor, I mean purchase order. How, and we will see that. So once get purchase order from this company code, they will sending purchase order to this company code. Okay, so what they will think, this double D, so materials getting from this company code, they will treat as a supplying company code, because I'm getting material from them. So that is the reasons, so they will treat as a my supply company code. Or maybe we can treat as a vendor also, because they're getting materials, right? So that is the reasons this company code will come, whether vendor or supplying company code. We can say anything, vendor or supplying company code. Okay, here one more, this company code, once they receive the purchase order from this company code, they will send the materials to the this company code. This company code treat double D is my customer, because I receive the order, so I'm sending materials. Then is a double D is my customer. So that is the reasons I enter here customer or receiving company code. Understand, right? This point.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, next coming to, okay, we should have, I mean, from where to they're supplying. So once they will receive the purchase order from this company D123, they will start sending materials from this plant to this plant. From this plant, so D1 P1 plant, they're sending materials. This is receiving plant. We can call a supplying plant, or maybe we can call this is receiving plant also. Okay, so both the company codes, we should have sales organization separate. So you already created a company code, you already created one sales organizations, that is separate. Now we have to create another company code, another sales organization, that should be, we need to be assigned to one company code, one company. Okay, this we already created two company codes, we are assigned to one company. Okay, one enterprise structure we are assigned, right? It's a first step, assign company code to company, it is there. There we can do one step, is YX16 is the first step. So then it will be complete, I mean assignment of multiple company codes we can assign to one company. That T code is YX16. Okay, then it's a plant, from this plant to this plant is sending materials. So sales organization and shipping point. So we should be there, this each and every company code, plant to sales organization, distribution channel DC, and shipping point to 8888. Understand, right? Now
Yes, sir.
So this is the scenario of materials. When we sending materials, okay, this, okay, so outbound delivery I will explain now. Okay, when we receive the purchase order from double D, so D123 company received one purchase order, then they will start material sending. For sending means we will call as a outbound delivery. That means whatever the operations will start material sending this plant to this plant, we will call as a outbound delivery. Outbound means it's a shipping out from the our warehouse to the another plant. So that is outbound delivery. Okay, here when we what is one step, two step means whenever they're sending materials from this plant to from this plant, so whenever I'm sending, one document number will generate, same document number will be generated when they received material from this plant. So but both the transaction with the document number is single, so that is one step procedure. Two-step procedure means now whenever I'm sending this plant, one document number will generate. Goods issue means here goods receive will goods receipt will do, there one more document number will generate. That means two documents number will be generated under 643, and once one step procedure means 645. Both the transaction goods issue plus goods receipt will be generated only one document. That is one step procedure. Anyway, we will see practically in system, then you will understand. So this is about the outbound delivery and one step procedure, two step procedure. Any doubt is there?
No, sir.
This very important topic, that's what I'm asking. Next here,
Okay.
process steps now. Okay, first process steps under, we need to create materials both the company codes, like, so we should have common materials. Here they wanted mouse, we should have mouse also here. That is here I entered here materials creations both the company codes, material creation both the company codes. Then after that, and we'll see practically, just next you will understand here. Receiving company code vendor databases assigned to supply company code plant. That means the second point, see, in double D, we need to create a purchase order. At the time you selecting one vendor under this company code, whoever you creating one vendor, you selecting. But this vendor databases in XK02 purchasing data, one tab is there. I will show to you. There we need to be assigned supplying plant, from where you getting materials for which plant. So this plant I'm receiving materials, so D1 P1 we need to be assigned to vendor databases. So that is I entered here second point. So company code, see, receive, that means receive company code vendor database assigned to supply company code plant. That's second point. Anyway, now we'll see practically, you will understand. That is first second step. Next is a customer creations. Okay, so customer creation, XD01, the T code, and we will create. After customer creations, these three steps are the configuration setups, like define shipping data for plans, assign delivery type and checking rules. Okay, then assign delivery type. Okay, and this, okay, let's say examples I'll put, then don't confuse. Okay, assign delivery type, comma, one step procedure, comma, under tolerance, under delivery tolerance. These three steps we have to do some settings. So after that we need to be create a purchase order. Okay, this fourth step is PO creations. Once PO creation, then we will start to outbound delivery. Outbound delivery means when the companies received purchase order from D1 double D, then they will sending materials. For sending material process is called outbound delivery. These two steps, but real time, all are three SD people taking care. So we will not do these steps. Our roles is till PO creations. So after PO creations, we'll do goods receipt to, so we will see this outbound delivery, how it will be functionalities, and inbound delivery, how it is functionality. But this real times, this SD peoples, they will do this process. We will not do, practically in real times. Okay. So outbound delivery T code is a VL10G, or we can use VL10B. VL10B, that means goods issue is sending. GR means it's a goods receipt. This is inbound delivery means, see, outbound delivery here, supplying from there it will start. The goods issue, there the goods receipt. Let's examples here. Let's say D1 P1 is plant, supplying plant. Here receiving plant. Goods they will do. Understand, right? That is outbound delivery, inbound delivery means. Next to invoice creation VF01, because once customer they received materials here, this company received material from this company code, so they will raise one invoice to sending to the this company code. Once invoice created SD teams, in finance teams, they will collect money from this company code. Whatever we transferred materials to this company code, they will collect the money from this company code and they will transfer back to this company code. That will be happening transactions. So this is complete, like it's a STO means process definitions with and what is STO and what type of and what is the difference between intra and inter. Then this is the business scenarios. What is meaning by STO means, so two company code, under company two company codes are there. So this is supplying receiving company code, this is supplying company code. Both the company codes should have a common material. Then we should have a two company codes to two sales organizations individually. Okay, this company code have separate sales organization, purchase organization. This company code we should have a sales organization, purchase organization separately. Then we'll start this process, metal creation, so company code. And any doubt is there, we'll see practical in system.
Noted, sir.
If you thorough or if you clear in this topic, there will not much questions in this. Only in STO, they will ask, first question is, what is the difference between intra and inter? If you tell these points correctly, they will not ask any questions apart from these questions, because that is a difference between intra and inter. Then this company code, how the business scenario, just for 2-3 questions will come. We clear that, we will happy that, then you will think you definitely have you worked in this STO process, you have good knowledge about STOs and all. But see, now even the practically also it's very complicated to doing these configurations. So anyway, we'll see. But if you clear in these topics, you have good knowledge, they will think about if they will ask some questions at the time of interviews things. Okay, now we will see how we will do these configurations and all. Okay, SPRO. Okay, so first we will see material creations. Okay. Okay, so what I will do? Okay. Okay, HP laptop. Okay, just I'm giving. So industry mechanical. Okay, then here I'm selecting finish materials. Okay, so when you're creating materials, we should select to sales organization also. Okay, enter D1 P1. Okay, okay, okay. D1 P1 storage location D1 S1 sales organization double eight distribution channel. Now I'm creating materials under this first company code. Supplying company code, I'm just creating materials. Then I will create it. You can create any one. First we can do this, it's not mandatory. You can create any one company code first. So I'm just creating first one company code. Then I will start HP laptop. Then base of measure PC, metal group is 0001. Okay, sales organization here output tax. We can enter tax 0. That means no tax. Okay,
Sir, in
so
this,
here
I'm not getting tax data, sir.
no problem.
In
You can
sales.
leave it.
Okay, sir.
No
Okay.
problem. Because you using the old version, so that is the reasons you are not getting that is. I will show you where you getting customer creations. You will get the tax there. Definitely at the time of company customer creations, there you will enter 0, no tax. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
here
Okay.
sales organizations, nothing. Just here general plant, we should enter availability check is 01. Okay, then transportation group is 0001 standard, loading group is 0003. We can enter. Okay, next will come purchasing, same purchase group is 001. Then plant and accounting valuation classes is 7920, finished materials. Then price is just I will enter or 20,000. Okay, per laptop. Enter and save. Now I created materials under one company code. Now I have to create the same materials another company code. Okay, same materials we just enter. Okay, or if you don't want to, let's say examples. Now I created one material here, copy materials it is there. We can enter same thing, HP laptop. I don't want to be enter all the details. So automatically, what are the data at the time of creation HP materials I created, same you will enter here. So we need to enter here plan to copying from here. Let's say example plant. So DDP1. Okay, yes, creations DD S1. Or maybe if you don't want also you can continue no from sales organizations here double D distribution channel double it. That is here. This is now I'm going to create materials under this company code. So I don't want to be enter material description or tax or valuation classes or something. So I will copying from here. See D1 P1 I will enter here. So D1 S1, then sales organization double eight, distribution channel double eight. Enter. See data automatically will come. See here. I don't want to enter tax something. Just enter. See here also availability check 01, transportation group 0001, loading group 0003. I don't want to be enter manually. So here purchase group 001. Okay, plant nothing. So prices automatically see 7920 finish meters. And so just instead of just entering, just copying some whatever the data it is there. It's simple. This is we can do copying from also. So I'm just if this is very fast we can create. Okay, now we created materials HP laptop. So I'm just here both the company codes we created materials. Second step, receive company code vendor databases assigned to supply company code plant. Now this DDP1 plant I'm going to assign this company code vendor 23 vendor. So I'm going to create purchase order this vendor. I'm just assigning this plant. How we will go to here XK02 or existing vendor, right? That is the reasons I'm going to XK02. Or if you want to create new vendor also, xk01. If you go for here purchasing data, it will come that field. Okay, here vendor 23. Okay, company code DD, purchase group is DD. So purchasing data, when you creating vendors, you will get this screen like purchasing order currency you will enter. And so go to extras here. Okay, under the extras, add purchasing data. So here assignment of plant is there. So from where you receiving materials, that plant we need to be entered here, plant assignment. Then when they created purchase order, this company code directly PO goes to this plant, because this plant too I'm getting materials. Whenever we creating vendor address we are entering. So where once we release the purchase order, where it has to goes to address vendor address. So here our vendor address is a plant. That is the
Sir,
reason
here
we need.
we are not getting PO from customer, sir. Directly PO will goes to vendor, sir.
Where
Here only, sir. In vendor and customer,
here
sir.
we have to create. We have to create.
Okay, sir.
I
No,
will
from
show.
the
Hmm. Tell me.
the customer from PO directly goes to vendor, sir. Otherwise, the PO from customer directly come to us, and we will send to vendor, sir.
That is third party you saying. This is STO, right? Stock transporter. This is different business scenario. That is different business scenario. Outside vendors you PO releasing. That is yes, third party. This is not like the
Okay,
internally, right? One company code to another company code you purchasing.
okay, sir.
Let's say example Tata is there. Okay, you
Yes,
are
sir.
working in a TCS company. You wanted some materials, same materials available under Tata Motors. So Tata Motors to TCS both are one company code only, right?
Yes, sir.
So here also we doing same. So both the company codes are, this is D123 company. Under this company, we have two company code, D123 one company code, double D one company. Both the company codes related to company same. But when they're doing materials purchasing from one company code to another company code, that is stock transport order.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Here we need to be enter plant and continue and save. You cannot assign multiple vendors in one plant. So now my database 23 one vendor is there, I assigned here. Now another vendor 24 is there, I will come directly, I will assign, try to assign, system will not accept, because we already assigned to one vendor this plant. We cannot assign multiple vendors with a single plant. We need to be assigned one plant, one vendor only. Okay. See examples. Now I have another vendor. Let's say examples 22. Okay. I have one vendor is there. Okay. Now 22, one vendor. Now I'm going to assign that plant under purchasing data. See, go to extras, add purchasing data. I will enter D1 P1. System will not accept. Throw error. See. So plant to D1 P1, it's already assigned to one vendor. So we cannot assign one plant to multiple vendors. One vendor, it should be one vendor. If you have D1 P2, you can enter here. That is separate. But D1 P1 plant, it should be assigned to one plant, one vendor only. Okay. Clear, right?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Next, we are going to do the customer creations. This one. Okay. Go to XT01. Here, customer creation who here. So this company code double D123 under double is my customer. I'm going to create. Okay, and because here the account group is the same, sold to party 0001. So this we entered already in third party also, customer creation, same thing. The customer, you can leave blank, we'll see. So here company code column, which company code receiving materials, we need to be enter this field company code. So here, so materials receiving company company code is double T, correct? So this is receiving company code. So that is the reasons we need to be enter here receiving company code. Here sales area is there. Which sales organizations from supplying company code sales organization we need to be enter here. So this is supplying company code. Under this is sales organizations we need to be enter here. See sales organization 8888 and distribution channel 8888 and division 88. Here the customer we need to be enter. So let's examples. Okay, customer, let's okay, double D I will put. Okay, no, it will not have come this one because only 10 characters length. 10 is over already. Okay, customer I will enter. It's already there, so that is the reason. Just to cancel this one. Okay, go to XD01. Okay, double D. Okay, that is also there. Okay, something ACR customer. AC customer because the 10 characters length, so even now 7 characters or just I'm giving. Okay, ACR customer. So here address. Okay, company here ACR. Okay, customer India Private Limited. Okay, here ACR. Okay, here city Bangalore, country India, transportation zone. Okay, then go to company code data. Here recancellation account we need to be enter for customer 140000. Okay, then go to sales area data. Okay, go to shipping. So here shipping. Okay, so shipping conditions you can enter 01 standard. So billing documents, so you will get here tax. Maybe material creation time you will not get. So if this under this customer creations billing document, so you will just enter tax 0, tax exemption, whatever it is there. Okay, partner function, you just check this one. Okay, so just ACR, it is all are applicable, just to save. Now we customer is done. ACR customer. Okay, so customer creation. So our customer is ACR CUS. Okay, now we'll go to after this. Okay, so metal creation is over. Okay, customer customer creation next to receiving company code also we created. Assignment we done the vendor database. Now we'll go in SPRO. So SPRO, okay, reference IMG. Okay, materials management, under materials management purchasing, under purchasing purchase order. Okay, purchase order, under purchase order, set up stock transport order. Set up stock transport order. Just click this one. Under that, the first step is define shipping data for plans. So that is we enter here, define shipping data for plans. So now what we created customer, we need to be assigned here. So go to, just double click this one, both the plans, like both the plans means here. So DDP1 and D1P1. Both the plans we need to be assigned what we created customer here. See, okay, go to position, enter any one plan, no problem, D1P1. Okay, just double click. See here customer. So we need to be enter what we created customer, ACRCUS. So this is supplying company code, supplying plant. Okay, so sales organization it will come automatically. Okay, enter and save. Now another, just go back. So DDP1 is another plant, receiving plant this is. So we need to be both the company, both the plants customer we need to be enter same what we created ACRCUS. But here sales organization will come 8888 only. That means it's a supplying company. So this customer sales organization creating bill to this customer. That is the reasons here. See here, sales organization inter company billing here. You understand? You seeing right? It's a definition here. Intercompany billing. That means they creating invoice and sending to this company, this plant, DDP1. So customer name this is, but this is plant. So that is the reasons here sales organization, supplying sales organization only will come here. Okay, save. Now we'll go back. This create to define checking rules we are not doing, just leave. Next is assign delivery type and checking rules. Just double click. Okay, go to position, the document type. What we entered here, document type, that means PO document type. So NB document type, this outbound delivery document types, this we are going to linking these two, NB and NLCC for our plant. See here, go to document type here, go to position, document type, PO document type is NB. Here supplying plant, in this our case the supplying plant is D1P1. This is supplying plant to receiving plant. So we entering this D1P1. So here NLCC, outbound delivery document type NLCC. Maybe you creation time, go to new entries, Okay, just I'm showing. Go to new entries in case here. Okay, enter here document type NB, then supplying plant. So in case D1 P1, okay, here delivery document type NLCC, you can select here. NLCC, that means C. Replications or replacement cross company. That means between two company codes, whenever you're doing stock transfer, delivery document type is NLCC. This in case within the company code, whether plant to plant, then this is document type is NL or NLC. Anyone you can say, no problem. See here, document type is NL. This outbound delivery. In case if you're doing intra, then UB and NL. Here we're doing stock transfer between two company codes, document type NB and NLCC document types. That is we are enter here. So NLCC, then save. That's it. If I will save, its data is already exist, it will come because I had done this. So that is the reason. Okay, enter and save. Now we'll go back. I'm just showing. So go to position, enter document type PNB, supplying plan to D1 P1. Okay, NLCC document type. You select here and save. See definition, see here, replication cross company will come here. CRM is customer checking rules. B will come, billing document. This is CSD, sales and distributions. This shipping scheduling constraint. So save. Okay, so now we'll go back. Assign document type one step procedure under delivery tolerance. That means that is this T code, so it's not there. We just go to navigation path only. This one. Assign delivery type one step procedure under delivery tolerance. Okay, here what we need to be understanding, assign delivery document type. So document type, what is that? Let me see. See, go to position. Supplying plant to receiving plant. Both we need to be entered. Supplying plant is D1 P1. Okay. Plant is here receiving plant. DD P1. Enter. So NB is a document type. We just linking document type. PO document type. Just linking here. Here one step procedure is there. So one step. If you tick here, when we do the goods receipt, from here issuing receiving goods issue plus goods receipt will come only one document number. I will show you practical. So that is meaning if you tick here one step procedure, if you untick, then two document number will be generated. I will show you that is also. So difference between one step and two step procedure. When you go for one step procedure, the movement type will come under as a 645. This one. When we're doing stock transfer time, when you go for two-step procedure, 643 will come, but two document number will be generated. Material document number, goods issue and document number, goods receipt is different document number. So that is one step and two-step procedure. Okay, select this indicator checkbox and save. Okay, now we'll go back directly PO creation. What is the configurations we have done now so far. Okay, go to PO creation, ME21N. Here PO has to, who has to create here PO? Hello?
PO from customer, sir. Customer
No,
receive
no,
PO.
no.
Here,
Which company?
vendor receive POs.
In this case, which PO?
Sir,
in this here, one second. Now here, in this field, I mean two company codes, which company code has to create purchase order?
Customer, sir.
No, again you're not understanding question. Oh, okay, customer means who here? Customer.
Here, WD is the customer, na sir. You need to send PO to vendor, na sir. To supply,
Yes.
to transfer
There
goods.
double D has to create a purchase order sending to D123. Now, so
Yes,
here,
yes.
some network issue is there. Still, it is rotating. Just 2 minutes.
Yes.
But real time, I mean interview times, you cannot say as a customer. Receiving company code has to create purchase order. Okay, so customer correct, but it's a company code has to create. So that means who receiving company code has to create purchase order sending to supplying company code. So this is supplying company code D123, receiving company code is a double D. Okay, customer you cannot say at the time of interview time.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so go to ME21N order.
Sir, do you have any definitions PDF file, sir? In
Which one?
definitions, sir.
What definitions?
Uh, like some sales organization, some simple terms. They have definitions PDF file, sir. In RTO, like.
We have to Google it. So I sent a document. I think in the under that it's I think sales organization is not there, right?
Yes, sir.
So we have to Google it. Definitions. I sent to MM and SD integrations to Vijay, right? In that same attachment, I sent to you some. I given some descriptions also. I written it and I send it. You just check that video, or maybe I will send it to you again. MM and SD
Okay.
integration. In that, I
Okay.
explained. You
Okay, sir.
just check that. Okay,
Okay,
here
sir.
vendor we need to enter. Vendor is 23 vendor because we are assigned right here customer here the plan under this 23. Okay, 23 vendor. Next is the organization data here. Net it's not their own signals here. Okay, so enter purchase organization here, double D. That means receiving company code. We need to be enter here. Receiving company code, purchase organization, standard company code is double D. Here materials, both the company codes what we created, that material we need to be enter. HP laptop we created. Okay, that's examples for 10 pieces. Delivery date 25th July. Okay, net price 20,000. Okay, plan here receiving plan to we need to be entered DDP1 DD S1 is a receiving plan to and receiving storage locations. Just enter. But sales and distribution real time SD people they will create. So we will not creations. Okay, as a MM teams, we just know that how to do, but they will SD people they will create. Sales organization, customers creation, so vendor sales order creations, that is their responsibility.
Okay, sir.
Mm.
Sir, still how many classes left, sir, after this topic?
This month end it will over.
Okay, sir.
Another in this 15 days it will take time.
Okay, sir.
Mm. Signal is not there net. Mm. Net very slow is there. Afternoon here rain it's happen.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so PB00 conditions enter 20,000. Okay. Okay, so far whatever we done the configurations, whether correct or not, in PO we will come to know. At the time of when you creation purchase order, the shipping tab has to come. Generally this tab will not come. If shipping tab it came, then whatever we done the configurations like this five material creations, vendor creations, so these three steps configurations, and vendor databases we assign to supplying plan to that everything is correct. But okay, so in this PO we will come to know shipping tab has to come. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now save. If you see the shipping tab here, see outbound delivery document type NLCC shipping point. That means from where to shipping materials. I mean the point, shipping point, 8822. And the shipping point means it's a sales organization. From which sales organization supplying plant under shipping point. That is the reason I entered here, say shipping point. This is supplying plant under shipping point. This is 8822 and shipping condition 01, loading group 0003, transport group 0001. See, our customer, it came here. ACR customer. Now we are sending materials. That means it's this company code only, but it's a customer name we enter. See, this is supplying company code, sales organizations. Okay, save. Now these companies we are sending materials. Okay, D123 to sending materials this company. First we should have stock also, right? If they requested the HP laptop 10 pieces, if I want to send it to them, first I should have stock. Okay, now I'm going to just maintaining the stock. Maybe before you doing create purchase order you can do, or after also no problem, but better you can create purchase order before you can make stock. You can create add the stock in plant. Very slow is there, otherwise we could have completed this stop this 4:30. Oh, oh, oh. How long? Okay, so PO number 916 is PO created. Now, okay, I will enter here. Otherwise, I will forget. Okay, 4500018916. It's a purchase order number. Now I'm going to start updating MIGO. Okay, so here are the HP laptop, just 30 pieces. Let's enter planned D1 P1 storage location. Okay, post. Okay, document is posted. See, after PO creation, next is outbound delivery. Okay, so outbound delivery means now we received purchase order from this company code. So D1 to 3 received purchase order from DD. Then once receive the purchase order, they will start sending materials from this plant to this plant. So that is outbound delivery process. Okay, that we will use this T code is VL10G or VL10B, but most of the cases real times we will use this only, VL10G. Okay, now we'll go to here /n VL10G. Okay, here shipping point to or receiving plant here. So shipping point you can enter 8888. From where to, that means it's a supplying company code under sales and shipping point. This is 8888. This delivery creation date you can just make it blank, both the fields from and to. Here this also you just remove here, true also. Go to purchase orders here. We need to enter here purchase order number. So what our purchase order 4500018916, our PO number. So that is this. Okay, PO number. Go to here, execute. It is not coming. Shit. This it will take time. Immediately it will not happening. Data transferring from this PO to here. Okay, so that is the reason. So it's this these steps we will discuss next class. Huh? Hello.
Okay,
Hello.
okay, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, okay,
So
sir.
PO. So I will keep it this PO number, or we will continue next time, next class with this because we will get lot of informations here. I will show it to you. Okay. So the net also very slow is there. I'm not. That is the reason also maybe sometime data needs to be transferred from one plant to another. I mean table to another table. Due to the reason also I'm not getting here.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.